Welcome to Midnight Club Part 8 with your boy Thunder and Q. We're here, tickle, tickle, chicken, pickle, post commentary because things happened. Thunder, take it away.
Yes, anyways, welcome back. As he already mentioned, this is part 8 of Midnight Club Street Racing. We have to do this post-commentary because apparently the commentary file got completely lost. But thankfully the original footage is intact, so we don't have to completely redo the part all over again, which is nice. So basically I'm just watching back what I did here, spliced up because, you know, post-editing kind of allows me to do that. So, in this part, what we're trying to do is, there's a couple vehicles that are still left to unlock that you can get through scavenger hunting, including stuff for the taxi cab. And if you may notice, we also, and of course, there's also something called the Kuruma Kazuto, but we'll get to that one. But, if you may have noticed, once it moves over, there's also, of course, the bonus vehicles, which we'll also get to at a later part. There's also this, the Baja Buggy from Smugglers Run. Now, to get this car, you basically need to have a save name of the original Smugglers Run on your memory card, and once you got it, this will unlock, and there you go. This is actually a really good handling vehicle. It's very sharp, and speed's not too bad. It's nothing too crazy, but hey, it gets the job done.
It does car stuff, that's all we needed to do.
Yeah, so basically, what you may have noticed that there's the two variants of taxi for like the first vehicle we drove, as well as the Kuruma. Now here in New York, we're gonna get two little pickup things that'll be noted by pink markers, and yes, they're always in the same location every time. Thank fuck.
Hey.
So basically, all I'm really just doing here is just driving over to it, and you can notice there the I'm making oops. You can notice
driving skills.
Yeah, you can notice the very sharp handling of the Baja Buggy. That's not me using handbrake or anything. That's just its natural handling ability. So it's very sharp. It's very precise. It can do quite well.
So much front grip.
Yep, so much grip. It's grip. So basically, I'm just kind of going over to where the thing is. Coming back to it for the first time in a while. It took me a little bit to get to it, but hey, it wasn't anything that bad. You pretty much have to go on the outer edge of New York, pretty much by near the freeway area down here. You can use the map to kind of help point you out on where exactly this place is. And I got hung up by the divider of the road there because how convenient, eh? So basically, you go in. Yep, you go into this building here. You'll see a little ramp. You can just go around these little platforms, and then for this, you'll get to see another jump here. For this one, you want to do about 65 miles an hour. If you do enough, you should be able to crash land into this glass building. And all you got to do now is just drive right up to this pink marker.
Right into the pink.
Yeah, you'll hear the sound of a padlock unlocking, and that's the sound you want. You don't have to press any buttons to do so. All you got to do is just drive into it, and there you go. So now, the next one is again on the same, pretty much nearby the same outer edge that was seen in earlier, but we just got to go farther out to where that green patch of grass is by the top of the map. So. But yeah, top end isn't anything too amazing with this vehicle, but again, it was more designed for its handling anyway. So in this area, I'm gonna have to turn around. I will turn around, and you'll see another little bit of a jump cut. You want to go after you turn around. You want to build up some speed and go for this ramp. About 90 works about pretty well, so you don't end up flying off. And it's not if your car has enough. To make it on, you can just hit that little platform. You just gotta weave your way into here, and you'll see another pink marker, another padlock unlocking, and there you go. Those are the two markers within New York. And upon going into them, you'll unlock the super taxi, which was just seen in the one on the building on the top there, weaving through all those platforms. And you can see just how much better the super taxi is to the regular taxi. And then the Marauder, basically a taxi on big wheels, dual engine, and a snowplow. It's basically nothing gets in the way of this thing, and note its maximum durability.
Yes.
It's not as fast as the Super Taxi is, but it does have better acceleration. And I think the handling stats about roughly the same. Now, pretty much in the original part, I was kind of debating back and forth with a group of people whether I should use Super Taxi or Marauder for the London pickups, but I went with the Super Taxi because the better speed was going to come into better play. Plus, you know, not big vehicle as big a vehicle like the Super Taxi, the Marauder is. Sorry. So the first marker, all you gotta really do is drive up into this ramp marker here. You want to do roughly about, you know, 75 is good enough, and you'll land on this top building here, and that's where the pink marker is. That's the first one you want to pick up.
Yes.
It's very easy to find because you pretty much spawn very, very close to the said area. Now there's going to be another quick cut here because I was trying to navigate my way around to the next one, so I just cut out a bit of trying to find it. So it should.
I'm great at giving directions.
Yeah. So there you go. You'll come up. Just again, if you need help with where these things are, note the map on the left side of the screen. Basically, all I have to do is come up to this build. This one's very easy. Come up to this building here, crash through that glass window, and there you go. There is another pink marker. That is by far the easiest one to get. So, because really, you can just see why.
No stunts needed.
Yeah, you can see why it's so easy. Anyways, the next one is a little bit further up. I had to drive over to it, and again, using Q's sense of navigation to figure out exactly where I'm going, which is not here.
Yeah, no sense of navigation. What is navigation?
What is a navigation? Can you eat it?
Good question.
Basically, all you just have to do is drive to the destination. It's not that far from here. You do have to go on the other side of the river here. So that's an easy way to clue you in on where it is. You don't have to go in there because it's not there. It would basically be like a reddish brown building you're looking for. It's very noticeable in color. So as soon as you spot the red building, you'll pretty much know exactly which one it is. In fact, there it is right there. Got a whole bunch of logos to kind of really clue you in exactly. So when you get up to this point, you don't want to go too fast. Roughly about around just 40 is all you need. Because if you go too fast, you'll go too far, and when you come up to this pink marker, don't drive too far ahead, or you may fall off the little platform, because I have done that before. Anyways, after you have obtained all three of those markers, you'll have completely unlocked a brand new vehicle called the Kuruma Kazuto, which we saw a little bit earlier. And basically, all three of these variations are pretty nice vehicles. The first one, in fact, is actually quite nice too. But the third one here is a very, very fast vehicle with, unfortunately, not very good handling. Why you do this, Midnight Club? Why must you make the fastest variants of each vehicle the worst handling? I don't understand.
Balancing, bro.
It's balancing that I don't particularly like very much.
Yeah,
that's
no
just
one
my
cares
personal
for it.
opinion. Anyway, so stay tuned for the next part, as we're going to be getting into some of the arcade racing for Waypoint and head-to-head, starting with New York. So as always, stay tuned for that. You can follow me at Twitter, HGCentralYT, donate to my Patreon, not actually required, and thank you for watching, and take care.
Ow.